Oh, that's 2 marks Lily got into. Stop it, Lily. That's 2 marks that Lily got into the intro. Hello and welcome everybody to the Immaterial Gamers Pod.
Shut your goddamn dog up, man.
Lily, Lily, it's your mother. She's outside. Yes. So, hello and welcome everybody to the Immaterial Gamers Podcast, episode 201, where
That's
Lily's.
this sad lot, in case you weren't aware.
Yeah.
We're the Immaterial Gamers.
We are the Immaterial Gamers.
All of them.
And
the rest are dead. They passed away.
we have murdered the rest of them. Just don't call the cops on us, please.
You know what a good dog looks like? When they're
That's a dead dog.
just being.
I've heard your dogs when people come to your house.
Nah, she's alive. Check this shit out. I just grab her foot. See? Perfectly alive.
See, my dog, you can grab her foot, and she won't move her foot. So that's a good dog. I got you there. So, yes, episode 201. We've got me, Terry. We've got Duncan over this way.
I thought I was done cannon.
Oh yeah, you're Duncan. And then we got Dee down here. Hi, guys!
Hi.
How's your week been?
I'm good. I'm currently trying to drink out of a glass of water where it has been chilled by stones instead of ice. It probably works better when the water isn't like 40 degrees when you pour it. It's just fucking warm water right now with rocks in it. That's my review so far of these $12 reusable ice cubes. I'm gonna go pour some cold water on it. Go ahead and do that, guys.
$12 rocks to put it in. Why didn't he just go out to the garden? He might as well have just gone out to the garden and bought some rocks. Or not even bought them, just grabbed some rocks. So how have you been, Dee? It's been a few weeks since you've been in the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rocks are also warm now because of the water, so they're just in the way now. I'm still gonna drink it.
You know, most people put rocks in like alcohol, right?
Yeah, well,
Chilled alcohol.
That was what was advertised on the box, but I just thought, what the fuck?
Because I'm sure you've heard the saying "on the rocks." But yeah,
I'm taking a break from alcohol right now, so
what?
Just water right now. 2 weeks, not a sip.
Wow.
Good for you.
I've been about a year, at least. Mostly because of my last job. The whole 8 hours after a shift and 8 hours before a shift, I couldn't drink.
Well, yeah, I mean that would be an inhibitor.
Makes it pretty difficult. I could have drank them for one day of the week, technically. But I was never.
Or you could have been irresponsible and drank anyway. That would have been not a great idea, but an option.
It is an option, yes. So, what have you guys been up to this week?
Work.
A whole lot.
This was like the busiest week of my life, possibly, like work-wise. I've worked 7 of the last 8 days. I come home at like 7 o'clock every day. I've just been fucking beat.
What time do you leave? How many hours?
I leave the house about 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's like, I'm out, 11 hours, including walking time. Push.
I leave my house. I leave my house at 5 in the morning, and I don't get home until sometimes 6:30, 7:30 at night. And I'm out in the sun shoveling hot 160 degrees Celsius asphalt. I regret my life choices.
Skin infections and dog bites. Yeah, we've all got our crosses to bear.
Yeah, I got a couple burns, but that's it. Those shitty rocks. That should be the name of the podcast. Shitty rocks. Somebody said right in that message.
It's like this whole podcast is on the rocks. Dee, what are you doing? We're just interrupting you all the time. What's up?
Oh no, not a lot. The only thing I've done this week is tried a walking group out and then joined Southern World.
Try that again
I
in
didn't
a
catch a
language
syllable
that
of that. You're gonna have to speak more louder than as if you were talking to someone who was in your hand.
I got it just because I can understand Danny, but I knew that even I struggled.
We are speaking with presenter voices. We are enunciating and going a little bit more than we would if we were just chatting, because
Well,
we're on a podcast.
oh jeez. No, I tried to join groups and stuff. Tried a walking group and I tried joining Southern World for that 3 months.
Do you want to get to the reason why?
Oh, I need to lose weight so I can help with my position stuff, HRT and stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the gist of that is he's joining fitness groups and stuff like that, and because who was it that said you were overweight? Was it your doctor or?
Well, I know I'm overweight. I'm meant to be between 10 and 12.
You told you that you were overweight. All right, fair enough.
The scary part is the last time we seen D, he was definitely not a big guy.
Yeah.
Now 210.
Goodness, this thing it's crept up on you. Then.
Yeah.
Well, over lockdown, I've gone from like 150 to 210.
Yeah, I'm getting a little.
I converted him to using pounds so that we can understand.
Well,
said
wasn't there like a whole thing? Aren't they like bringing back the imperial system in the UK?
They're
Is it
still on the
pretty
imperial
good?
system.
we still use the Imperial. I normally
They
say
just
pounds and
I mean,
ounces.
like in like an official capacity. I know what fucking everybody like. You know, during like the 1100s to like the Middle Ages, the official language of you know the Anglo-Saxon world was officially French. That doesn't mean you spoke French. You know, fucking everybody spoke English.
Mm.
No, it's just like I just mean like like you would like on your meat and shit, it'd be measured in kilograms and grams, but apparently they're revoking that or something. So I've
I have
heard.
no idea.
all I know is that they're backwards as all hell because they still use miles an hour for roads
Yep,
and stone for weight. What the hell's a fucking stone?
that's inexcusable.
That is
How many of these
ridiculous.
stones do you weigh?
Yeah.
You had give me a ballpark guess. How
Like,
many?
honestly, okay, pounds is kind of a joke too. Because pounds is sort of just a random number made up. They basically said, this sack is a pound. That's where that came from. At least kilograms and stuff like that makes sense. Like,
Well,
I
it's a
think a
measure.
kil.
Well, it's a measure of mass as opposed to a measure of like your like weight
Well,
force on
yeah,
on the planet.
kilograms is literally. Well, no, it's weight force still. A kilogram is. I think it's based off water weight at sea level. A certain amount of water, and I can't remember. Let me see if I can get Google open.
And I have no idea how either of the systems work. I just know how to convert them.
Oh,
I have taken the time to figure out the conversions because you know what? We live in a confusing world where no one can agree on what system is what. So why not just do yourself a favor and learn a couple of quick and useful
How much is
conversions?
1 kilogram of water?
2.2 pounds to a kilo. Just 1.6K to a mile. You know,
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah,
three
a
and a third feet to a
kilogram
meter.
is about 1 liter of water, or 1,000 grams of water. Like 1,000 grams is 1 liter of water. Like I said, so the kilogram.
So like kilogram is based on it's sorry, did you say it was like the amount of water? It was how is it how does water factor in again?
It's
one
1 liter.
kilogram is 1 liter.
Yeah,
So it's it's an amount so it's not it's the amount of water there, how much that weighs on Earth. Okay.
yeah.
Important.
Because in space, water will expand some because there's less pressure.
In space, water will freeze.
Vaporize,
Will-
actually. Well,
Like,
okay, if there was a section of space, a small little bubble of space, that was warm enough for water, not too hot, not too cold. Actually, water's weird, because it would still just float there.
Well, the thing with water is it's one of the few things that go through pretty much every state of matter.
on like a regular basis, he means. Like liquid, solid, gas. Like all three
Oh,
of
yeah,
those
yeah.
things exist in varying forms all the time on Earth, and it's not weird. And most matter
Yeah.
doesn't do that. Most matter is picks one state and is they're comfortable at that.
Usually
forever.
2.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
2 is very common, but all 3. Like, if you started seeing
like-
vaporized metal, run. Just
You-
go.
I
I
gotta
don't
be
care if
honest,
it's
you are-
mercury.
you are
I don't
with-
care
if you
what
are
it
with-
is. Get the hell away.
If you are close enough to see vaporized metal, it's too late. There's no running.
You're screwed.
You've already lost.
And I was going to say 5 states, not 3, but the only state it's not is plasma. What is 6?
Well, I mean, most things aren't. Well, I was about to say most things aren't plasma. It depends on how wide of a. I guess when you think about it, really,
Solid,
it all
solid liquid.
it all depends on how broadly we're speaking. Because when you really
got
get down
solid,
to it, there's an awful
solid
lot of
liquids.
liquid metal. Yeah, I know.
There's solid, solid liquids, liquid gases.
Solid
plasma.
liquid. Oh boy.
I did not know that there
Mercury.
was the middles.
Middles.
I did not know
Mercury.
that.
I guess tech. Right. Yeah. I know what he's getting at. So the first middle that he talked about, the liquid metals, that's kind of like when you mix like.
That's mercury and stuff like that. They stay in a. They can be fluid.
Where it's
Technically,
like,
solid mass.
wouldn't that kind of be like oobleck, where it's like it has like solid and liquid properties depending on the situation.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
it
You've got,
gets.
and then you've got supercritical fluids, which really only happen at like weird like pressure differentials where like a liquid can have gas-like properties. It's kind of a weird physics thing.
Well, what
watched
about-
Nile Red.
Yeah, so do I. What about the soap thing where if you pour soap, it'll like splash off of itself. It'll like basically make a ramp, and instead of merging with itself, it'll just
Is that-
launch itself off.
Is soap the sixth state of matter?
Yes.
No, 6 states is plasma.
No, it's not, Danny. It's soap.
It's plasma.
It's soap.
It's plasma. Plasma is its own state of matter. It's what lightning and stuff
Your
made out of.
face is a state of matter.
It's also most matter in the universe.
Yep. Plasma.
99% or something like that.
It's like
Yeah. Well, if you're so smart, what's dark matter then?
theoretical
That's racist.
particle. Theoretical particle.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why
Uh,
don't we? Why is it that we've gotten into a pattern lately of podcasts where we just barge face first into a discussion about science that none of us are remotely prepared for,
Because it
And-
makes for
and-
interesting conversation and time.
and instead of just googling the answers to these that someone smarter than us have already figured out, we just insist on just babbling about shit that we barely know about and heard in
Yeah.
passing one time years ago.
Well, unfortunately, the question that I just asked, nobody knows the answer to yet.
What?
No.
What dark
Dark
matter
matter.
is.
Well, yeah, I mean,
There's so
some,
many
like,
theories,
shit.
but they're only theories.
Yeah.
And
I
there's
always
no
get
way to test it.
confused about like the dark theories. As like dark matter, dark energy, are they the same thing? Do they have different properties? Is that the thing that's like pulling thousands of galaxies towards it, or is that something else? I don't even fucking know what theory belongs to which.
Antimatter's what's pushing everything apart.
Yeah. Technically.
But
But
there's this whole thing about there's apparently there's like this just area in space where like an enormous amount of gravity is pulling like thousands of galaxies towards it faster than it should just by expansion. And I don't know what that is. That's a whole other theory. I don't know if that's related to dark energy or if that's its own thing.
hey,
But,
we got a
like, some
first
people
time
think it's, like, a
chatter.
whole-
Mr. Tiny Corn Dog. I can't see what those images are.
It's funny. We got like controllers and like a fucking like raptor going on here. We got a bird with like claws.
Bird with claws.
I mean, it's not like it's not a view bot, and it's not a porn site. So already you're doing better than most of our first chatters.
Yeah.
All right, I think we might be onto a human here. I think this qualifies.
It's a human. But
That's
yeah,
not they're rare.
Welcome, human, to the Immaterial podcast, where we occasionally talk about video games, but mostly we just say stupid stuff about things we don't know anything about, like video games.
but yeah, I heard
Well,
that.
what video games you even? What? Well, we've been playing Space Engineers, haven't we?
Yeah, me and Dee and Stefan have been playing quite a bit of Space Engineers. We're going to space. Well, I'm in space. Dee's on a moon.
I was in space. You were on Mars, and I was like, fuck the storm. I'm going to space.
Yeah, basically it
And
started out. We all started on Mars. Then Dee's like, "Fuck these sandstorms and lightning storms. I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm going to space." Took over some pirate stations in space,
Yup.
and then we finally came up, stole half of his resources to build something, and went to the moon.
Yarr. We're going to the
And-
moon.
and now we've got.
Are we going
now
to
we've-
like moon or like a Martian
Mars
moon?
moon.
Or...
It's a moon on
I
the
want
outside
your
of Mars.
Lucky Charms.
Oh God, Martian moons are tiny. It's just like there are people who own houses that are bigger than the Martian
Yeah.
moons.
That moon is very small.
It's about 20 kilometers in diameter.
It's not
Yeah,
even
something
round.
like that.
It's like a fucking. It's just a rock. It's a lumpy rock.
It's a nice rock.
It's like Pluto.
We've got all
Hey,
we've got.
don't you diss Pluto like that? Pluto is a nice planet.
Was.
Even if it
Was.
even if it is a dwarf planet, it is still a class of planet, and it is a nice planet.
You've got
Yeah, but they
Easter eggs
removed
going
it
on
from the
Mars.
solar system.
They didn't remove it from the solar
Okay,
system.
they removed
just
it-
downgraded it.
Yeah.
They didn't fucking like blow it up.
They removed it from the images of the solar system. Is what I meant to say. Not
Have you,
there.
s- have you seen like the HD photos of Pluto? It's a nice looking planet.
Yeah, just a ball of ice though.
Yeah, it's cool looking. I mean, more
It's
also
kind of
think
like
of-
it's
more
kind of like
looking
the
than, like Neptune. It's just blue.
Yeah.
Ooh.
boring one color, no texture,
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, it's like Jupiter's is a bunch of large gases.
But yeah, the moon that we were on in Space Engineers is an ice moon, very small
Yeah.
ice moon.
At least
And
we've got hydrogen for days.
yeah, I've actually I'm starting to get a little scarce on ice, believe it or not, after filling all those containers before I left of
Yeah, 'cause it
ice.
burns through it.
How can you run out of ice in space? Space is just ice. It's just everything is ice in space. Everything's frozen.
Space is
cold.
void.
Space is cold.
Space is void.
Cold, but it's void. There's just large unpopulated spaces.
99.999% of space is nothing.
Just go find a comet. They're just all.
We've
ice.
been going to asteroids. Most of them are just stone and
There you go.
garbage.
Why? Obviously, you're not looking at the right asteroids.
I've found actually quite a few ice. I have them all marked out.
We don't have. There isn't like ice comets like Halley's Comet or anything.
Yes,
like
there is.
that. Is there?
I found 2 solid ice meteors
Hmm.
that are quite large, bigger than my mining ship could mine in one go.
Oh, okay. So there is like Halley's Comets and stuff.
Yes, they just don't move. That'd be really annoying if asteroids moved in this.
No,
Really annoying.
It's like there was an asteroid that we passed that confuses the living daylights out of me. It's in gravity. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be able to do that.
Just hovering there in gravity.
Like chilling there, like, yo. It's like
Chilling
you're
like
meant
a
to be.
villain.
It's like
So there's
you're in
like
gravity.
no gravity on on a Martian moon, right?
0.35 or about 35% of
Earth's
Earth's
gravity.
gravity. Or
On-
was it
on-
25%, sorry.
On Mars or the Martian moon?
Martian moon.
Martian moon's meant to be, we're on 0.25 gravity.
Yeah, it's not quite to scale. It should be a lot less. Like
I
maybe
don't-
12%.
Yeah, I don't think an asteroid that big like has gravity. I don't.
No,
think it-
asteroids do not. It is a moon.
Moons do have gravity. Just
Everything.
cool.
I have gravity.
Let's be honest, dude. The Martian moons, they're just fucking asteroids that just got too close. Like they're not real moons.
You're
Like,
not a real
let's
moon.
stop lying to ourselves.
You're
Here.
not a real moon.
I've never made a claim to being a moon.
Well, anyways, enough about Space Invaders. What have you played, Duncan?
I literally have not played anything.
Bullshit! We played Super Auto
You
Pets.
got okay. We played a single game of Super
And
Auto
who
Pets
won?
together, and Terry won.
Woo!
I'm glad that you prompted me to tell the story of the games that I've played this week, so that we can talk about how you beat me in one game of Super Auto Pets.
And I only lost you one round.
I did. Yeah.
We did
The other
draw a
thing
couple rounds. Quite a few,
did.
actually.
But no, the other thing I've been playing is
Nerd.
Nerd herd 2.5 parts done canon. I'm not entirely. I don't know who Mr. Tiny Corn Dog is. I don't know where they are from,
Me neither.
or if they
but
can hear me. Um,
I'm assuming they can.
there, an attempt is being made at interaction. I feel like I'm receiving like, you know how like we have like SETI and stuff, and we're just like beaming out signals into space in the hopes that maybe intelligent life will find us. I feel like we're on the receiving end of what that would look like. Like they're just sending out signals. It's just kind of like, and I'm not quite understand. I'm receiving it. I'm seeing the signal, but I'm not quite sure what the message is.
That's basically what's going to happen in space.
I'm currently being contacted by another by another species.
but the other thing I tried is that I think you've watched me play a little bit of it.
I did.
That game on the Xbox.
You got to tell me what the
Dragon
name
Quest-
is.
Dragon Quest Builder 2.
Dragon Quest Builder 2.
Yep.
Oh
Very
god, now
interesting.
there's a Stefan. I didn't even
Okay.
notice. I didn't even notice he sent a chat in the middle of that.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Take me to your leader.
He's coming for you, Duncan.
Oh God.
Is he
They're
Omicron
learning-
of the CIA?
Hopefully he doesn't bring any probes.
They're learning our language very quickly.
Hopefully he doesn't bring any probes.
But no, Dragon Quest Builder 2 is a survival crafter game where you start off with like a tutorial thing, then you get given your own island and you got to try and build stuff and survive. It's got like blocks like Minecraft.
Yeah,
type of deal.
the map looks kind of like a cartoony Minecraft, which
Mm.
is saying something because Minecraft's pretty cartoony. It just looks like the placement and stuff like that because it's more of the view, the camera angle looks a little bit more fixed. I don't know if you can actually turn the camera or not.
Not really.
So it's like a mix. It's like I would call it a 2.5 dimension game where it's a 3-dimensional world, but you only have a very 2D view.
I know placement's a bit of a dick because it
Yeah.
doesn't snap.
Dragon Quest Builder. Is that what this game is?
Yeah, Dragon Quest Builder 2.
Images. Let me give images.
I got it's on free on Prime Gaming. Xbox. Sorry.
If I can get just a video of like gameplay of this.
But yeah, like I watched Dee play it a little bit, and he was just building away, and it was a little awkward because like you misplace blocks a lot, and then you have to go pick them back up, and
Yeah.
but that might have been because he was playing with a pad and not a keyboard and mouse. I think a keyboard and mouse might make it make it easier.
This looks 3D to me. It's like third person. Oh, it looks
Yeah,
he's
I
moving around.
I call it a 2.5 dimension because your camera angle's fixed.
So your front view. Pretty much.
Well, this
It could be. It might be a way of turning the camera angle, but I'm not sure how.
Well, he appears to be doing that.
Okay,
so-
well then maybe you can. But like I said, it's still a very weird angled camera from what I was watching. So it makes placing blocks reasonably difficult and
But no, I've been enjoying it a little bit. I'm on a farm island right now, learning all farming. I don't know how to get back to my main island though. Like the island I got given. Like there's a
you can't have your island back. It's
Here's an
gone.
island. Here's an island. It's the island of Awakening.
It's like
you
your
get everything.
grandpa in Stardew Valley or in Harvest Moon. He gives you
Yeah.
your farm, and that's
But
it.
it's used. But no, basically, my starting island is very little resources, so it's like, oh, you need food and stuff. You might want to go to this island and get food, but their island's been corrupted, and you have to figure out why it's been corrupted and uncorrupted.
Duncan, you don't have any
What?
rocks. You need more rocks.
Yeah, I got rid of them. It's just like just get out of the way. More water.
Apparently, is it 2 to 4 players, Terry?
I might look into it.
There you
What?
go.
But no, if you're gonna play it, you can play it with the class of Xbox Sapphires.
Yeah, I'd have to steal sapphires, and then you'd see me running around and sparkle like a star. Cause I'm
Yeah.
sparkly.
Well, I did.
Yeah, you're very fabulous.
Fabulous. Stop it. Just stop it.
We're on point with blue today. Blue and blue.
It is
Yeah, but
pretty-
mine, I can't get up because mine's got branding on
I mean,
Mine's
you can't
blue.
get it up.
it. Not on Twitch.
I hope
There's,
not. I hope
there's,
you're not getting it up on Twitch.
there's different websites for that, Duncan. Come on.
I'm aware.
I'm wearing blue too. So
There you go.
Your color is very weird though, D. Like
yeah, it is.
it's very faded.
One of these days, we need to just like we need to put our energy together, spirit bomb style, and get this person a new webcam, one that doesn't look like it's from like 2004.
Hey, mine actually does
I'm
pretty
sure
good
Gary
lately.
I'm pretty sure Gary Bralsma had a better webcam when he did the Numa Numa.
Maya he, Maya who, Maya ha, Maya ha ha.
But yeah, it's pixelated as all hell.
I still wish Ryan would do that more often. Because he always looked like that guy.
Hmm.
I feel we're definitely communication is definitely
It's
Reg-
either
regret-
we've
regress to the hieroglyphics,
or maybe
stage.
it's exceeded our knowledge and we just can no longer perceive it.
Like that, like dead languages.
Yeah, like before they used to type or write in hieroglyphics. Then when we had letters, they wouldn't be able to read it.
Well, it's like what happened. Well, no, not what happened with the
Well,
Dark Ages. The Dark Ages were so thingy because Latin was banned.
Oompa loompa doopa dee dee.
I feel like they
That's why the Dark Ages happened so badly. It's because Latin was banned, and all Roman technology was like illegal.
take that, Romans, you fucks.
What was housing, irrigation, toilet, like all sorts of agriculture. It got all abolished and destroyed.
It's like, why would we want to have high standards of living when we could, shit in a
Well,
box instead?
well, it was basically it's because of the it was to say don't use Roman technology.
You're
Bad.
Roman technology.
Yeah, you are.
Turns out Turns out without the Roman technology and it all being banned and whatnot, we didn't do well.
Yeah, that's kind of like I feel like that's like a very a standard rule to go by. It's like once people start like burning books and destroying knowledge, it's just like when society's decided that's what they're gonna do, is like that's a bad sign. These are bad days ahead.
I know why it was done, but it crippled us for centuries.
I wish
Ins-
Stefan was here. I have questions.
Insert dumb Facebook motivational thing about if we hadn't gone through the dark ages, we'd be in space by now. And it's just like, yeah, we'd probably still be on Earth. Space kind of sucks, honestly. There's not much out there.
That we
There's a
know of.
lot of nothing.
Yeah, there's a vast amount of nothing that we know of.
I have questions about what's coming out in TFT and I don't know the answers, Stefan. And you're not here to
TFT's
tell
next
me.
week. Oh, TFT's next week, isn't it? The dragon thing.
Yeah, they're gonna change the characters and everything again. And get a new
God,
battle
not
pass.
again. No.
They're definitely keeping it fresh with TFT by doing that.
Well, it's like they're gonna I think they're making more people that are just going to be for TFT. They're not going to be like Selco. Likely what they did with Selco
Well,
this
that would be interesting, I suppose.
Okay, so set 7. You've got the Astrals.
Astrals are coming
God,
back.
yeah. What is Aurelian Sol, Alawi, Nami, Nidalee, Skarner,
Nidalee's back! Yay!
Varus, and Vladimir.
What? Vladimir's Astral?
Yeah, it's Astral skin.
That just doesn't seem right for a vampire to be astral.
What's going to
He's a
be
magic vampire.
what is 3 is 10 ability power, 6 is 20 ability power, or value increase, and 9 is 50 ability power.
Dragons aren't that mean.
Then you've got Guild. And then you've got the 5 of them. So you've got Bard, Rise, Siswani, Talon, and Twitch. And the guild bonus goes up per one you've got. So 100, 120, 140, 180, 250, 300.
That's kind of cool.
Jade. Jade is 1 status, plus 3 healing, plus 20% attack speed. What is your Ignivia, Ash, Nar, Karma, Nico, Shao Oju. That's new. That's going to be one of the dragons that released the set. Xiao Ju. It's Soraka and Twinkles. Oh, Tarek.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Mirage. Variants Electric Overload, Warlike Pirate, Strawbringer, Executioner, Duelist. Okay.
Apparently, dragons are mean.
Apparently, Mirage is question mark, question mark, question mark. Randomly selected per game.
So it's like the mutant.
Yeah. And then you've got the Deja, Leona, Nunu, Yasuo, and Yone are going to be in the Mirage.
Okay. Well, I guess in just over a week we'll find out.
Rage Wing, got the Reveal, the Skellscorn, the Shimmer Scale, the Tempest, the Trainers, the Whisperers. So, are going to be the sets.
Got
What
the whole
it-
thing.
Yep.
Yeah, a week Tuesday.
Reveal is going to be magic damage. Skellscorn is going to be.
Okay,
Sorry.
we'll talk about it. Like I said, we'll talk about it in a week
Well,
and 2 days when we
okay,
try it.
shall I copy this and put it in a general chat?
No, that's fine. We can look it up, or we'll play it.
Ah.
Mah.
So there you go. TFT happening in a
Mhm.
server near you because it's happening in all of them. and if you're
Around the
in a
world,
country,
around the
it'll
world.
be in that country server. So that's how that works. Unless
Yeah,
you're North
it's,
Korean.
So what's happening in the news today for gaming?
Nothing good, I'm sure.
Well, news is
Nobody-
basically depressing.
Nobody posts good news. Not about
That's why I
video
said
games.
gaming news, not news. Fuck news. There's always negative in the news.
Are you expecting gaming news to be better?
Usually.
Because it's at least video game launches, possibly.
Oh my god, Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 3!
Hooray!
Good for you.
Well, there goes one of our viewers. Stephan's no longer
Bye,
watching.
Stefan!
What's this on the map?
Why is everything about Fortnite? I don't want to listen about Fortnite. Literally, like, the fuck, everything's about Fortnite. Nope.
Well,
Going to a different news
clearly
site.
Google thinks that's what you care about.
No, that was fucking GameSpot.
Clearly, that's what GameSpot thinks you care about.
Apparently. Minecraft character players build courage in Cowardly Dog's house. Ooh.
I wouldn't even know what that would look like.
Pingu!
What? Okay. What about Pingu?
Apparently they're bringing Pingu into Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I was gonna say, you could say Smash or like what? Pingu and
I
just
love
Smash Brothers.
Pingu. No, if he's in Smash Brothers, I'd be very upset.
It looks like I've got an
It just
article.
goes newt and everyone dies.
I've got an article here where it looks like they're building a PSP or something. Well, Sony are trying to build a new PSP or something.
Pingu, newt.
Wow.
Zabada baba, zibobada
So,
baba.
Duncan, have you ever played the game Doom?
I have not played it personally. I've seen it.
I know of
it was a little bit before my time.
Yeah, well, you know how Doom's been like ported to every operating system so that basically you could constantly play it no matter what.
Mm.
Sure, yeah.
They've now ported it to one of the most basic of operating systems.
A calculator.
Not quite that basic.
I was gonna say it's like
Atari?
the TI-82 just got a lot more exciting.
No, you can now play Doom in BIOS.
Wow.
There you go.
Amber's awake.
Because what else do you need in life? For the culture that has
That's
everything.
pretty funny that they've ported it to BIOS. Well, that just shows how advanced BIOS is compared to what it used to be.
Mm. But yeah.
Well, there you go. You can now rip and tear in BIOS.
Yeah.
But no, Amber's awake.
I noticed.
Elden Ring player makes Snoop Dogg. Oh, we have to do that part. 1 second.
Do the bit.
Has anyone played Elden Ring?
Has anyone here played Elden Ring this
Much
week?
better, Duncan.
So has anybody played Elden Ring?
I don't know, Amber. Have you played Elden Ring today?
I think that's a no.
I don't know. She's giving me looks. I think that's gonna be a no.
Well, anyways, here's an interesting thing about Elden Ring. Somebody
Okay.
created Snoop Dogg as a character.
Okay, but
Let me see
sure.
what this article says. Since the game was released, the Elden Ring community has done an excellent job keeping the discussion around the challenging RPG going. The beloved rapper is the latest long line of memorable character creations thus far. Fans have made characters from other video games such as Venom, Snake from Metal Gear Solid 5, Sonic the Hedgehog, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
You
the
need more
Emperor,
Donatello in your life.
the Emperor from Star Wars, and
Oh, Palpatine.
Kratos from Gods of War.
How would Snoop Dogg fight in Elden Ring?
Well, let's see.
I'm gonna say a bard.
Let's see.
Some kind of.
I
Bard
think they
deal?
just made a character that looks like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, no, I get it. That is literally what they did. I'm just curious. Is like how I wonder if like you could bring
Yeah,
it
I want to.
a level deeper and be like, and it's like I don't know. It's all like fire magic. He likes things that create smoke. You know. You know.
I'll say some kind of smoke or
Yeah.
bard.
That would be great actually. Actually, that'd be a good D&D thing. It's be like you're a bard, but you just like rap.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about him fighting or anything like that, unfortunately, that I can see.
Epic Rap Battles of History has been casting vicious mockery for like 15 years straight.
Epic rap battle of history. I haven't watched those in forever.
They're still going. They still make good stuff. I love that you're like fake blackout filter or whatever. It just makes it look like it's like a horror movie filter. You know, it's just like flickering, just supernatural flickering lights behind you. It's just like
The
Yeah.
darkness. Law's got that thingy on at the moment where you can buy the pride icons for one like blue gem.
Hey, Duncan, did you ever want to make a house out of cheese?
No.
No. Why would I, in particular, ever want to build a house out of cheese?
Somebody in Skyrim had that dream and did it.
I'm so happy for that. Pixar didn't happen.
Fucking lactose intolerant. That would drive me nuts. Never mind the smell.
I'm way worse. I'm allergic.
In the chat is the pictures.
I know Wallace would love it. Cheese grommet. The meat's made out of cheese.
Well, they really went the extra step here.
Wensleydale.
It's the cheese home. Or the cottage cheese. And I broke my desk. Woohoo!
Can we just... We might want to cheese it and just move on.
Yeah, let's move on from the cheese house. Yeah, literally it's just cheese rolls and cheese logs and stuff to make up a little hut.
It's like, how did they do this? Oh, okay, it was a mod. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, fair enough. Fucking cheese house. Yeah, no, I would not survive very long in the cheese house.
Does anybody know who Aiden Ross is?
No. I have no idea who that is.
Neither do I, but apparently he's a popular streamer on Twitch and they just recently unbanned him.
Okay.
Apparently he had hateful slurs or symbols, so maybe not good for him.
All right,
Unless it was a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake. If it was a mistake, then good for him. If it's not, oh, I screwed up my... There we go. Actually, I hit the tab. Don't want to go to the tab. What else is in the news? Oh my god, World of Warcraft's in the news. That's still a game?
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't die. What's going on with WoW?
Google.
I'm not. It's just some dragon or some blood knight or something, armor or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not interested in World of Warcraft, so haven't for a long time. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's new Pokemon getting an old school makeover. Gen 9 Pokemon revealed June 1st.
Google, hello? Are you broken? What the fuck?
I'm using all of Google's resources right now. Sorry, it can't respond to you. Can you imagine if someone was able to use all of Google?
What? How is Google is blocked? What the fuck does that mean? What are you talking about? Fucking VPN bullshit. Fucking suck a. Just get the fuck out of my life.
So, basically, what this is saying is that Nintendo and Game Freak are making a slightly more 2D image style or art style for their Pokemon. Yeah, 2D sprite makeover. and they're using color combinations that would be possible for on the Game Boy Advance. So they're going back in time with color schemes.
Oh,
Sorry,
jeez.
what's happening? I've been too distracted by the fact that my computer doesn't recognize Google as like a website that you can use.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's new Pokemon get an old school makeover. They're getting a 2D sprite makeover and using color schemes that would be accessible by a Game Boy Advance.
So they're basically doing something like a retro paint job.
Yeah, it still looks fancy, similar to like the more advanced. Like the world itself looks a little bit more like the worlds of the newer Pokemon games.
Hmm.
It's just the sprites, the actual Pokemon and some of the grasses and stuff in the back have just a little bit more of a retro look to them. So it's kind of neat. But yeah, I'm not seeing much in the news for things that we're into right now. Unless anybody here likes The Sims, which I think we all
Steph,
kind of do. Oh, I didn't even notice Steph said something. What did he say? Why is the grave the wrong way? What? I don't know what. I don't know what he means by why is the grave the wrong way.
I wonder what this even means.
But anyways, The Sims 4 is adding werewolves.
woo!
Hooray! Werewolves are just like furries that haven't like fully committed to the facade, you know?
Pretty much. And they like eating people usually.
All
I
hearts.
mean, you're telling me furries don't like eating people? You're not obviously looking at the right parts of the internet. Or wrong.
I try to avoid those areas of the internet. It's kind of disturbing.
Yeah, well, you know.
That being said, I did end up back when I was doing streaming every couple days. I ended up raiding a furry stream.
It's like, what?
I sent
Really?
all of our viewers to.
All one of our viewers.
I was one of them, and I ended up watching and following and subscribing to him. It was actually pretty funny.
Subscribing. Wow.
It was actually quite funny.
Perhaps Terry doesn't avoid those parts of the internet as much as he claims.
Well, no, but it was also through that really rough time with Twitch where a lot of hate was going on for the LGBTQ communities and stuff like that. So I wanted to not be one of those hate guys and just show some
You don't
follows.
have to pay money to not hate people. But
Oh, sorry, I didn't subscribe. I followed or
happy-
whatever.
I was gonna say it's just like I mean, yeah, it's like good for you. It's got a little
Check
bit.
the news. What news? What news?
You're
Oh,
on news.
I'm assuming he put news into Discord, but I can't open Discord news because it freezes the cameras. And now I can't move that window. Great. Now it's broken. I can't get to the news. That doesn't help me.
Posted was something to do with the something to do with Pokemon Violet's legendary.
Okay, you talk about it because I can't. Not you guys.
Yep.
One of you guys.
The Pokemon Violet legendary Pokemon looks like a dick. Well,
like
that's
the appendage on a person.
They stop
Yeah.
because it means you're gonna have blockers. So
yeah, it
Oh,
basically
well.
does. Looks like that. Well, let's look immature. We appreciate some raise above, but we're not that side. It says Madarian, one of the legendary Pokemon, is revealed today by today's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet announcements. Looks very penisy. Now, obvious people are identifying plastic shaping all manner of objects, from skyscrapers to amusingly shaped rocks on the beach. But there's a bit. Steph posted it in Thingy.
Yeah. For some reason, my Discord won't move off that window. So if I pull it up, it just freezes the cameras because it blocks them. And I couldn't move it, so. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a dragon thing that's got, penis
All right. So, That's the news. We got Pokemons. We've got.
When is Pokemon Violet and thingy? Is it far off in the distance?
Well, seeing as they're just revealing some of the Pokemon, it can't be too far, but it's probably not that close either. It's probably a few months out.
Hmm.
I'm sure that there's a release like
November 18th, so quite a ways out.
Yeah, your birthdays.
we gotta wait. We got a ways to go.
All right. I think that
We
is
got
everything.
Pokemon, we got rocks. We got space science. We got hieroglyphics.
We still haven't still haven't solved dark matter yet.
We still don't know what that is.
I have
Unfortunately,
I heard
we
two
put the
interesting
best-
theories.
We have the best minds on the planet on the subject. The three most well versed people on the subject in the world, and we could not figure it out.
I heard two very good theories. One from uh what's his name? Is it Neil deGrasse Tyson?
That is a human being who exists. Yes.
Yes, that's him.
Xboxer.
No, not Mike Tyson.
Oh.
Mike Tyson. Can you imagine if just like Neil deGrasse Tyson, but
He
every
is too
interview he's in has been
he
played
is
by
too
Mike
stoned
Tyson.
to even know what space is. But yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson has, or I seen a TikTok of one of his theories, or he was talking about a theory, probably not one of his theories, that it's basically an alternate universe that's laying over top of ours. So the dark matter masses that we can't see are just the normal mass in an alternate universe overlaying ours.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier about the universe thing.
Yeah. And then Veritasium. We all know who Veritasium is, I'm sure.
I get a lot of
Off the top of my head.
recommendations for his videos that I never watch.
He was from Mythbusters.
Then yeah, I probably know him.
But his ongoing theory is that I watched a video of it today. What was his? Oh no, my brain's already lost it. I had it just a second ago. I don't remember now. I literally just blanked.
Oh my god.
He had a theory about it, and
Is that memorable? You've already forgotten.
oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I remember. So the theories that he was talking about it today is that maybe there is no dark matter. Maybe we just don't fully understand gravity to its extent.
Possible.
That's the only other that's one of the bigger of the two theory, or one of the bigger of the theories of dark matter is it actually doesn't exist.
Did you say Veritasium was from Mythbusters?
Yeah.
When was he in Mythbusters?
I'm 99% sure he was in Mythbusters.
Are you?
I have no idea.
What is that 99% worth? Is the real question.
But yeah,
I have his
Oh
Wikipedia
no, it was
page
Grant
open.
Imahara that was
Yeah,
Mythbusters.
Grant Imahara is dead, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that. For some reason I thought Veritasium was
Fucking smooth moves there. 99% certain.
Oh.
Quote that shit. Stamp that on our fucking YouTube channel background. Just have a picture of Terry's face saying 99% sure Veritasium.
Hey, I did give myself that 1% of an error.
This is why we can't talk about space. We can't even fucking tell the difference between Veritasium and a dead guy.
Oh well. All right.
Rest in peace,
Anyways.
Grant Imahara, you were great.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here before we make other
Fools of ourselves,
yeah.
or fools of me, anyways. All right, everybody. It was a pleasure. If you like what you've seen, like, follow, share, subscribe. Audio versions are available everywhere you get your podcasts, and we'll see you next week, or even probably tomorrow. I think we got some streams going on. I don't have the schedule in front of me, so I'm not going to say, but yeah, there's streams going.
We don't do the Tuesday thing right now. We might do it occasionally, but it's not like a regular feature. We've missed like 2 weeks in a row. We just can't keep up with it.
There's streams almost every day. So
Yes.
have a good one, everybody.